again, Jesse here from the Financial Toolbox to answer this week's question. In fact, this question came from one of my clients when we were sitting down and they said, Jesse, how does currency affect my portfolio? How does it affect my return, the currency risks, the changes in currency? Excellent question. And we're not born knowing this stuff. So today I'm going to help you understand the exposure that you have for currency risk. Now, it's also known as foreign exchange risk. It comes from a change in the price from one currency against another. So if you hold investments in different countries, this affects you. Now, your return is going to be affected firstly by the change in the price of your funds, whether it goes up or whether it goes down. Secondly, it'll be the value of the Canadian dollar relative to the other currency. And for this purpose, we'll use the US currency here. So if your US investment goes up by 7%, and the Canadian dollar drops or depreciates by 3%, your return is actually 10%. There's an enhancement to that. So the idea is you're going to hope that the Canadian dollar drops if you hold a lot of US investments or US holdings. Similarly, if the US portfolio performs at 7% and the Canadian dollar appreciates or increases by 3%, your return is only 4%. That's a huge difference. That's a 6% difference simply because a bit of a currency movement. So you should be aware of that. Now, a well-diversified portfolio has many different currencies involved in it. If you put all your eggs in the Canadian basket and just have Canadian investments, you're essentially limiting your returns because Canada only represents 4% of the global economy. Another way of looking at that is 96% of all the global economic activity happens outside of our borders. So it's important to participate with that as well. Now, you should be aware that we've had currency crises before. It doesn't take too far back to remember the 1990s or the 2000s where we had the Mexico peso crisis. We had the Asian currency crisis. We had the Russian financial crisis and the Argentine peso crisis. A couple of these things that really shook up the markets. Now, you have to ask yourself, though, how much foreign content is appropriate to you? I recommend getting professional advice. Start with a proper risk assessment so you can better understand your tolerance for currency fluctuations and currency volatility, then applying it to a portfolio that's well built for you. So you're going to have a better experience with your investments. Hope this answers the question. Hope this gives you a lot of help in the years to come. So please, keep sending your questions in. I love answering these questions. Like the video, share the video. Keep them coming. Jesse from the Financial Toolbox signing off.